Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Alex's Adventures, and in this episode of Alex's Adventures, we will be taking in an adventure checking out the Clemens and Munsinger Gardens here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. That is right, in this episode of Alex's Adventures, we'll be taking in an adventure checking out the Clemens and Munsinger Gardens and see what both of these gardens has to offer. So we'll be starting off checking out the Clemens Garden. As you can see, this is the most beautiful garden that I've visited on my trip here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So as you can see, we'll be checking out the Clemens Garden and our adventure checking out the Munsinger Gardens, which is along the Mississippi River. So here is the Clemens Garden. As you can see, really love these arches. I'm not sure what is the proper term for this, but you can feel, this is a well-kept, carefully crafted garden that is maintained. So, nestled on the banks of the mighty Mississippi River, in St. Cloud, Minnesota, the Clemens and Munsinger Gardens offer visitors a truly unique and breathtaking botanical experience. This cherished public space is actually composed of two distinct adjacent gardens, each offering a contrast in style and ambience, as you are seeing right now. So the Clemens Garden has a formal elegance to it. This is a classical European formal design. This garden developed more recently in the 1990s and was funded by Bill Clemens in honor of his wife, Virginia. The garden showcases a series of 6 distinct formal areas. The 6 separate gardens inside the Clemens Garden includes the spectacular Virginia Clemens Rose Garden with over 1,000 roses, the White Garden inspired by the Singsinghurst Castle, and the Treillage Garden with its large arbor and several stunning fountains that we see here, and the elegant ironwork. So here's one of the fountains, the perennial garden fountain, dedicated in 1995. And like I said, this is one of the most beautiful gardens that I've been to. If you look at the pine trees on your left, that is the Munsinger Garden, which we'll be checking out soon. But this is a pretty cool place to check out if you find yourself in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So I'm walking in this garden during the morning time. Let me know in the comment section below if you're a local here, if there's more people in midday or close to dawn or near close to when the sunset. So we love the details of the ironwork in these fountains, as you can see here. And the tall trees in the back there is the Munsinger Garden, and behind that is where the Mississippi River flows. And and really like how this is well kept. This is probably one of the most well maintained gardens that I've visited throughout all the gardens that I've walked through. Even my own local arboretum, this is a well-maintained, well-kept garden. Something that I don't expect to see, especially in this part of the country. Really love this tall fountain. Really love the ironwork and the details that it gives off. And this is a great place to just sit down and relax and read a book or play a video game with your handheld console. And as we walk closer to this monument that is Virginia, and this was dedicated by them. And like it said, it was funded by Bill Clemens in honor of his wife Virginia. And this is those two are the reason why this garden exists here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. And as we walk towards this end of the garden, here's what it looks like on this end of the Clemens Garden. So here's one last look at Bill and Virginia Clemens, who made this public space possible. And with that being said, let's go ahead and check out the Munsinger Gardens, which is right across the street from where that red pickup truck is. So we have crossed the street, and here is the Munsinger Gardens here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. This garden is right next to the Mississippi River, which we have a beautiful view of. I forgot to mention that these two gardens is located on the eastern edge of the city. So the eastern edge of the St. Cloud, where you have the downtown St. Cloud on the western edge of the Mississippi River. This is located right on the eastern part of the Mississippi River. So as you can see, this is more of a tree-like garden. It is relaxed, shady, and it has a informal cottage. And as you can see, the atmosphere here is tranquil, a natural retreat with winding flower bordered paths under a canopy of towering pines, as we see here. And the history for the Munsinger Gardens, this dates back to the 1930s. This was a 14-acre garden was originally developed by the Works Progress Administration, and it is named for the city's first park superintendent, Joseph Munsinger. And really love this beautiful path that we are walking on, and it feels like we are back in California with all the pine trees. So the key features of this garden, it features shade-loving plants like the hostas and ferns, a historic WPA era fountain, and swinging benches overlooking the river, perfect for a quiet reflection. And what a beautiful cottage that is that we are looking at right now. So together, the 20 plus acres of Munsinger and Clemens Gardens displays over 100,000 annuals and perennials, creating one of Minnesota's most popular and beautiful tourist destinations. Whether you prefer the peaceful meandering paths of the Munsinger or the grand colorful symmetry of the Clemens Garden, this remarkable public garden offers an unforgettable sensory feast. So, and here is the Mississippi River. And here's the beautiful view of the Mississippi River. That will do it for this episode of Alex's Adventures. If you like this video, please give this video a super huge thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below on what you think about this adventure. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Be sure to check out my other YouTube content that's on this channel. And thank you for watching Alex's Adventures. And I will definitely see you on the next one.